Have you ever wondered how the choices we make can sometimes lead to unexpected outcomes? In Genesis chapter 38, we see this play out in an intriguing story. Imagine, if you will, a man named Judah. He was one of the 12 sons of Jacob, a significant figure in the Bible. Now, Judah decided to take a bit of a detour and stray from his brothers. He married a Canaanite woman, a choice that was unusual at the time. This decision itself sets the stage for a series of unexpected events that unfold. Together, Judah and his wife welcomed 3 sons into the world. They named them Er, Onan, and Shelah. Each son was unique. Each carried a piece of their father's legacy. However, this legacy was soon to be marred with tragedy. The eldest, was taken by death for his wickedness, leaving his wife Tamar a widow. According to the levirate law, it fell to Onan, the second son, to carry on his brother's lineage by marrying Tamar. But Onan, driven by selfish motives, refused to perform his duty. He didn't want his offspring to carry his brother's name. This act of disobedience led to his untimely death too. 2 sons lost, a lineage seemingly cut short, and a widow left without a child to carry on her husband's name. Now you might be wondering, what about Shelah, the youngest son? Well, Judah, fearing for the life of his remaining son, decided to send Tamar back to her father's house, promising her Shelah's hand in marriage when he was of age. But as time passed, Judah failed to keep his promise. It seems fate had a twisted path for Judah's lineage, but it's not the end of the story. There's a twist waiting ahead. Now, deception isn't often looked upon favorably, but what if it leads to fulfilling a duty? Let's delve deeper into Tamar's story. Tamar's tale is one of daring and guile, a woman who resorts to disguise to ensure the continuation of her late husband's lineage. Bound by the ancient custom of levirate law, Tamar was supposed to bear a child by her brother-in-law Onan to carry on the family name. But when Onan shirked his responsibility and Judah, her father-in-law, failed to fulfill his duty by withholding his youngest son, Tamar took matters into her own hands. She decided to disguise herself, not out of deceit, but out of a desperate desire to uphold the law and maintain her husband's lineage. So she dressed as a prostitute and tricked Judah, her own father-in-law, into a liaison. But Tamar was not only clever in her disguise, she understood the need for proof for something that would unequivocally link Judah to the child she hoped to conceive. So she asked for his seal, his cord, and his staff. These weren't just arbitrary items, they were personal identifiers, symbols of Judah's identity. In a world that may have condemned her, Tamar made a bold and audacious move. She used deception, yes, but for a cause she deemed righteous. Tamar's actions, though deceptive, were driven by a desire to uphold her duty. But how did Judah react when he learned the truth? Revelations often bring a moment of truth, don't they? Judah's moment of truth was a turning point in his life. His encounter with Tamar, veiled in disguise, led to an unexpected revelation. He was the father of her unborn child, a reality that initially brought shock but eventually acceptance. Judah's reaction was a testament to his moral courage. He could have easily denied the truth, but he chose to admit his shortcomings. He acknowledged that Tamar was more righteous than him. She had only sought to do what was rightfully hers, to continue the lineage of her deceased husband, which Judah had failed to ensure. This admission was a pivotal moment in Judah's life, a moment of redemption. The birth of Tamar's twins, Perez and Zerah, marked a significant milestone. These children were not just the result of an unexpected union, but they were also the continuation of a lineage that would shape biblical history. Perez, in particular, became an ancestor of King David and eventually of Jesus Christ himself. These children were symbols of hope and redemption, born out of a situation that initially seemed dire. Their birth signified that even in the most unexpected circumstances, life finds a way to continue and flourish. In the end, an unexpected twist of fate, a daring deception, and a humbling revelation brought about the continuation of a lineage that would have a significant impact on biblical history.